Okay, let us start today's luxury webinar. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. So Omar, you're going third today. So can you just give us a little snippet as to who you are, where you're from, and what your prize is, please?
Okay. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. My name is Omar Carrington. I'm representing the Barbados collection. We have 7 hotels on the island of Barbados, of which one hotel, which will be the featured hotel today, the Connie Club Hotel, which is part of our luxury collection group. And today's prize will be 2 complimentary nights to stay at the Connie Club Hotel for that lucky winner.
Oh, super amazing. Thank you very much, Omar. So you need to listen carefully to Omar, but also to the other speakers as well. So we will do the quiz at the end. Khan, hello, welcome. Look at that backdrop you've got.
Trying to move out of the way so you can see it. Hello, everyone. I'm Kian from Mauritius. I just thought I'd welcome myself and say hello. Thank you for attending. It's lovely to see you all. And I represent the 3 resorts in Mauritius. So the newly rebranded St. Regis Le Morne. We have the Westin Turtle Bay Resort and Spa, and then we have Le Méridien Île Maurice along the northwest of the island. However, today we will be talking about the St. Regis Le Morne as it is the new rebranding, and we will be delving into all of that. The prize is a £50 Amazon voucher for whoever is the lucky winner.
Ah, looking forward. Thank you very much. And we also have the lovely Mia. Mia, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Sarah. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you're joining us from. And thank you for this opportunity today. I will be presenting our luxury suite boutique resort, Serenity. Oh, sorry, my name is Mia Chin. I'm the sales manager for Coconut Bay and Serenity here on the beautiful island of St. Lucia. So I am based right here on resort, although I'm not currently in the hot tub, as you can see. I am located here on resort. So we will be giving the prize of £50 or $60 to one lucky winner today.
Super. Thank you very much, Mia. Will you take us to your slice of paradise, please?
Yes, I will gladly. Okay. All right, so welcome everyone. As I mentioned, good morning, good afternoon, and today Serenity awaits. So Serenity is our all-inclusive couples-only resort located on the gorgeous island of St. Lucia. We feature plunge pool butler suites, and this is where your clients will indulge in opulent comfort, intimate luxury, and unrivaled service. So, where is St. Lucia, you may ask? Well, St. Lucia is located in the Southeast Caribbean. It's a short 3.5-hour flight from Miami, 4.5-hour flight from JFK, a 5-hour flight from Toronto, and a 9-hour flight from London. So why is Serenity ideal for your clients? Well, because of these key selling points, we offer exquisite suites in an ideal location. We're located on the southern coast of St. Lucia, only 5 minutes from the international airport. We're also in close proximity to all of St. Lucia's top attractions, and our property is located on 85 acres and a 1-mile long stretch of beach. We are a luxury boutique resort, and private airport transfers are included. It's a very short distance, so there's no wasted time getting straight into your clients' holidays. And of course, we are also independently owned and operated to give your clients that authentic Caribbean experience. To give you an idea of our layout, Serenity is to the bottom half of your screen. Like I mentioned, we are on 85 acres and we offer 2 resorts in one. We have our sister resort, Coconut Bay, to the top of your screen, and guests of Serenity have the opportunity to enjoy both resorts. So they can enjoy all of the amenities that Coconut Bay has to offer, but not vice versa. Serenity is also St. Lucia's #1 resort rated on TripAdvisor for 8 consecutive years. Serenity has 36 luxury suites ranging from 1,250 square feet to 1,900 square feet. We provide indoor and outdoor havens with extensive amenities in these 3 room categories. This gives you an idea of the layout of our Serenity sanctuaries. Each room has their own private plunge pool and the 4-poster mahogany king-size bed, as you can see. So Serenity's elegant luxury and elegant features and luxury amenities, like I mentioned, the 4-poster king-size bed, you have the plunge pool with the waterfall. You also get a butler cell phone that you can contact your butler for anything that you may need, a 55-inch flat screen smart TV, his and her wardrobe closets, just to mention a few. Now, Serenity's signature suites include complimentary Wi-Fi, complimentary long-distance calling. You get a fully stocked mini fridge. You get your Nespresso and coffee maker, top-of-the-line molten brown bath amenities. You have a personal ice maker to make use of, welcome amenities and snacks, and a personalized bar with premium liquors. Now, Serenity offers 24-hour butler service. So these services would include spa reservations being made, tours and excursions will be arranged. They will pack and unpack for your clients, iron, laundry service if need be. They will also shuttle your clients to the beach cabanas to enjoy a nice picnic. They will also set up, as you can see on the bottom of your screen, a luxurious aromatherapy bubble bath with champagne. The pool cabana service, they can set up as well for a private dinner. There's the 24-hour room service delivery as well, and the personalized bar with premium liquors that I mentioned. Now, Serenity offers lavish spa-style bathrooms with your soaking tub and your walk-in range showers, and of course, your attentive butler to set up an aromatherapy bubble bath. Now, the key selling points with the Grand Suites in Serenity, which is our 1,900 square feet room category, this offers the physical space, the large patio, you have the hammock for 2, and of course the private outdoor shower, which our guests definitely enjoy. Serenity also offers the culinary experience at Serenity is one to write home about. We have gourmet menus, the 24-hour in-suite dining available. Guests can dine in the pool and the beach cabanas. And of course, they have access to all of Coconut Bay's 9 restaurants, which the butler will make reservations for your clients. Now, our Serenity has the Great House, which is our main dining restaurant. Gourmet meals that are prepared at the Great House include seafood options like lobster when it's in season, octopus, jumbo shrimp, scallops, the fresh catch of the day from the local fishermen, and greens and local produce from the local farmers, and our own organic greenhouse on resort. We also cater for vegan and vegetarians as well. Plus in-suite dining, staged and serviced by your butler. And our private dining room and signature bar are also ideal for weekly rum tasting and our wine pairing events. Serenity has private pool cabanas, which are also reserved by the butler. They are available for private lunch, dinner, or a poolside nap. And these are included in our Grand Romance package, which I'll touch on a little bit in a little while. Our shoreline beach cabanas are beautiful. It offers panoramic ocean views, also reserved by your butler, which your clients will be transferred via golf cart. The butler will pack them a picnic in a stocked cooler, and this is also included with the Grand Romance package. Now, Serenity has its own lineup of activities and entertainment designed with couples in mind, like sushi making class, scrub making class, paint and punch, jazz serenades on the pool deck, and our most popular weekly Friday night rum and food festival, including rum tastings and tapas. Now with the Serenity inclusions, like I mentioned, there are 2 resorts and 1 elevated experience. So Serenity guests are able to enjoy all that Coconut Bay has to offer with 9 restaurants, 7 bars, 5 pools, and the water park. Now, the Sanctuary Spa is our on-resort spa. It is newly renovated and oceanfront. We offer 6 indoor therapy rooms, 6 beachside spa cabanas, 2 saunas, 2 steam rooms, a full-service salon, couples therapies, spa packages, massages, facial scrubs, wraps, and more. As well as Serenity guests can enjoy a couples therapy in our private oceanfront spa cabanas. They are delivered to the spa via golf cart by their butler. Or the spa can come to them in the comfort of their own Serenity suite. Now, every member of our team is dedicated to delivering exceptional service and unforgettable experiences, whether it's fresh coconuts cut daily by Jonathan in the bottom right-hand corner, or jerk treehouse delivered by your butler, McCarthy, or wine pairings led by Kevin. Your clients will get to know most of our staff during the course of their stay that really go above and beyond that your clients may find their Serenity. Serenity also has its own luxury wedding package, including a half-day private catamaran. This package can be used for an elopement or a micro wedding or even a luxury proposal. And now I'd like to show you a brief video of what the Serenity and St. Lucia experience would provide. All right, so sell your clients up to a 7-night stay for them to be able to enjoy our grand romance package. With a direct booking of 7 nights, they receive $1,200 in added value. This is not a resort credit, but this is an exceptional vacation. These are exceptional vacation inclusions. So this includes an in-suite couples massage, private island tour for 2, catamaran sunset cruise, and private pool and beach cabanas. Now, the island of St. Lucia will definitely provide your clients with many Instagram-worthy opportunities through our attractions and tours. There is so much to see and do, including our rainforest and waterfalls, volcano and mud baths. We have ATV and Jeep safaris, deep sea fishing, horseback riding, chocolate making, whale and dolphin watching, snorkeling, diving, and hiking, just to name a few. Now, please complete the Butler pre-arrival form or remind your clients to complete it. This helps us to make their stay even more special. Couples celebrating their honeymoon, anniversary, proposal, or other special occasions are the Serenity clients, and our butlers take the time to develop their itineraries based on their special occasion. You can see the link for the Butler pre-arrival form to the bottom of your screen. Now this resort map gives you an idea of our layout. As I mentioned, we're on 85 acres and a 1-mile long stretch of beach. So you can see the Serenity to your left-hand side, the Serenity accommodations, as well as our sister resort, Coconut Bay, where there are many pools to enjoy. We have our beachfront cabanas down to your bottom right-hand location. So as you can see, there's plenty of space to enjoy and to move around. And if your clients want to go on an adventure over to Coconut Bay and enjoy the water slides or the full moon party or any of the activities, they have the opportunity to do so. Now, flights into St. Lucia vary by season, with the most flights coming into the island in the winter months and the least in the fall months. So be sure to book early for the best airfares. And this screen you want to be sure to screenshot, because this is for you agents. We support travel agents with incentives and commissions. So if you book direct, you get commission plus rewards for 7-night bookings or more. If you book with your preferred tour operator, that's no problem, but remember to register your night bookings for rewards up to $150. Also to note, all rewards are paid via prepaid card, which is Visa, MasterCard, or Amazon gift card. And if you tell us that you're sending your clients, we'll be happy to put a bottle of bubbly in their room on arrival with a note from you. So just a reminder, make sure you register your bookings to the bottom at serenityresortrewards.com for the US, serenityrewards.com for Canada, and serenityrewards.co.uk for the UK. We also have a new travel agent portal, and our exclusive agent portal makes it easy to provide confirmations and calculate commissions, which we process promptly every month. So to the bottom of your screen, you have the link there at serenityatcoconutbay.com/travel agents. And we want to reward you and make things easy for you because, of course, we appreciate our travel agent community. Now, our Serenity management team, they really go above and beyond to help your clients find serenity. That is the mission at Serenity. So these 3 lovely individuals, Sadie, Shanice, as well as Chris, who's the resort manager over at Serenity, are very hands-on and involved with your client's experience, and they will be sure that they get the best experience and definitely find their serenity while they are with them. We want you to contact us, reach out to us for North American reservations. You will email reservations@cbayna.com. For UK and Europe reservations, that's serenity@grouppromotions.com. And for sales and collateral requests, you have sales@cbayna.com. We also would like to encourage you to follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok to stay in the know for everything we have going on resort. I'd like to thank you everyone for joining me for my presentation, and we look forward to welcoming your clients to our piece of paradise soon. Thank you.
Awesome, Mia. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, you was getting a lot of attention there. Lots of love hearts were being flown around, which is great. So yes, any questions for Mia, pop them into the Q&A and we will get those answered for you. Thank you very much, Mia. Can, are you there? Hello, Mr. Mauritius, are you there? Okay, doesn't seem like he's here. Can, are you there? Omar, would you like to go next?
Yes. All right. So I can go next. Being
Okay.
that Ken is not there at the present moment,
He's not
allow
here.
me to share my screen. Can you see my screen, everyone?
All good. Thank you, Omar.
Perfect. Okay. So thank you all for taking this opportunity. I just want to speak to you about something very new, very fresh that's coming to Barbados. It's a new feel and look of what you have come to know as the Connie Club Hotel. With the Connie Club Hotel, it's steeped in rich history. And with the renovations that the property is going through, we have enhanced that feel and vibe a lot more. The hotel, Connie Club, is scheduled to reopen on September 1st, 2025. And we are very excited about it. We cannot wait till that happens. And we look forward to welcoming all of your guests to our beautiful property. Now, what's happening here at this present moment, I'm trying to change my slide, but it will not allow me to change. So I will stop sharing and then share again because we have a lot of information to share with you on the Connie Club Hotel and the direction and approach that we want to take going forward with the hotel. Okay, perfect.
Working?
No,
Okay.
it's
Yep.
working perfectly. So
Right.
when it comes to the luxury collection, this is the new brand that the Connie Club Hotel will be coming under with a Marriott International with luxury collection. We have redefined this hotel as the essence of Barbados, being part of that heritage of the island and the history of the island. To give an overview of the hotel, it's nestled on the west coast of the island of Barbados, which is also known as the Platinum Coastline. It's very close to your shopping area if you want to do high-end shopping, tours, activities. You can do both on property and off property, including enjoying, relaxing by the beach as much as you want to. Now, Barbados overall as a destination, we're 166 square miles. We claim that we have 3,000 hours of sunshine every single year, which definitely it is. Today is a beautiful and bright and sunny day. Every single month, we have a festival. So you can have your horse racing festival, you have your crop over festival, your food and rum festival. We have our heritage festival. When I mentioned crop over before, yes, persons hear the word crop over and they think about carnival and partying, but there's a rich history behind crop over when it comes to Barbados. When you go back into the centuries where Barbados' main economic earner was sugarcane. So as we go on further, with the Connie Club Hotel, this is our brand inspiration. With the brand, we want to maintain that character of the hotel. This image that you're seeing here right now is a rendering, and I will show you an image of two of our actual rooms. We're very excited about the reopening of the hotel for September 1st, 2025. We cannot wait. We're actually pushing very hard to have the hotel open up a lot earlier. But with the hotel being in existence from the 19th century, we have used this opportunity to transform and maintain at the same time the legacy of Connie Club and the essence of the brand. So I just want to take you back into a bit of history about the Connie Club timeline. Because when it comes to the luxury collection brand, there's always a story to tell, a very unique, inspirational offering at that particular destination you're staying for. Now, the Connie Club in 1930 was just a private residence right on the beach. When it get into 1941, that residency was purchased in 1941 for just £3,000. So £3,000 in 1941 compared to 2025 is a significant difference when it comes to what was spent compared to what will be you'll have to purchase, the money you will need in order to purchase the Connie Club Hotel. Now, the name Connie Club came from a lady by the name of Anne. She was a friend of the family that owned the hotel, and she took the name Connie from her club that she had in New York. Now, and this was in 1948. And then she asked the persons to say, hey, why don't you move from taking the property as a private home, and then maybe have like a residential club. And from there, the idea started growing into fruition. In 1949 was the time where we hosted the first flight from Air Canada, and they stay at the Connie Club Hotel. Then from the 1950s, the hotel became known as Connie Club, more of a boutique style, very limited rooms. At that time, it started with 42 guest rooms. As you go through to 1962, going into 1994, the hotel then was purchased by the St. James Group, which in 1997 merged with Elegant Hotels Group. And from 1997 to 2019, that hotel was managed solely by Elegant Hotels Group. In 2019, Marriott International took over the entire elegant hotels portfolio, including the Connie Club Hotel, which they have taken the hotel into a tremendous transformation, which all the rooms, public spaces, all areas have been fully renovated, completely new, but at the same time maintaining that old world charm that guests have loved over the years. Now, to maintain that rich history, there's certain elements that we will still have on property. You can see from here when you go to point 5, we still have the jockey statue, which is always at the entrance of the hotel. Reason why I mentioned the jockey statue. When the hotel was a private residence, it was also a paddock for mares. And then from there, the inspiration grew into horse racing, which was still a private residence. Then when it became a club and then into a hotel, we maintain that essence there of the property when you look at the grounds and the surroundings. Now, when we go into the property overview, just to give you a bit about the hotel, we consist of 96 rooms and suites, 8 different room categories. 96 rooms and suites, 8 different room categories. And these room categories range from your leading pool garden view rooms to our highest category, which is our 1-bedroom suite ocean. Inclusions into your booking is not an all-inclusive hotel. However, breakfast is included. Motorized and non-motorized water sports is included. So your water skiing, tube rides is all part of your package. We have beach and pool ambassador service. You're around the beach and pool relaxing. Our ambassadors will cater to your every need and also provide you with complimentary treats to include canopies, frozen fruit, just to keep you rejuvenated while you're suntanning. We have exchange dining privileges and property stay privileges with the fellow or sister all-inclusive hotels. Now, how this works, Connie Club is not all-inclusive. However, guests of the Connie Club can go to the other hotels, enjoy the facilities, relax, use the pool and everything there. And if they utilize any food and beverage, that bill will just be transferred over to their room at the Connie Club that they can just pay everything at checkout. And to enhance that move around to the various sister properties, we also have a water taxi, which sails daily weather permitting for guests to enjoy and sail along the coastline to the other hotels. And this water taxi is all included into your package. 4 swimming pools on property, swim up bar. You have 2 bars, various restaurants, your spa, gym facilities, tennis courts. It's a fully functioning hotel with 96 rooms on property. In addition to the facilities, there's also various activations on property and also off property. So on property, you have your garden tours, your storytelling of the history. When you go through the hotel, it's very rich in its tropical feel. We have fish feeding rituals. We do have a fish pond, which comprise of freshwater sharks and also koi fish. We have various tours and activities that we offer. We still maintain the heritage and culture of the hotel with our various rum distilleries on the island. And then nothing beats our cultural experience when it comes to our rum tasting tours and our chef market tours that guests will experience while on property. Now, when we speak about the guest rooms, as I mentioned earlier, 96 rooms, 8 different room types. I've reattached the image of the rendering that I showed on the first screen, and then the image to the top of that is the actual room setup, and you can see the almost 100% similarity in terms of our room experience, and this room category is our standard room. So this is your leading category, so you can imagine the layout, the feel, and the essence of the other rooms. Majority of our rooms are within our tropical garden area. We have rooms where you can literally walk from your patio straight into the swimming pool, which is our luxury poolside rooms. So it really gives you that bit of both worlds, your tropical feel. At the same time, you're very near to the beach. Is literally less than 100 meters away. Now, when we speak about food and beverage, at the Connie Club Hotel, we have various restaurants and culinary experiences. This is the main restaurant, the Laguna restaurant. This restaurant will focus heavily on the heritage of Barbados and our roots when it comes to our ancestors. We speak about Europe, Africa, and persons utilizing that culinary cuisine and integrate it into what we consider now to be Barbadian cuisine. This is our main restaurant, Laguna. This restaurant will be open for breakfast daily and also all day dining. But most of our dining will be on the outside with our sunset deck restaurant overlooking the ocean. Now, this is our cafe, our conservatory cafe, where during the day you want to relax, enjoy a nice specialty coffee with a sweet treat, beautiful area on the outside and in the covering for guests to enjoy and embrace the sweet serenity of Connie Club Hotel. This is another dining experience, which is called a Rum Vault, very interactive experience where you're surrounded by 150 different rums from all over the world. And we are rum ambassadors on property, take you through the various courses and the significance of each course and the history behind each course and rum in Barbados. In Barbados, we can boast that we have 4 rum distilleries, of which the well-known Mount Gay has been in existence from during the 16th century. Another experience is called the Chef Garden. On property, we have our Chef Garden, which will also be utilized for private dining, where you can pick your fresh vegetables, herbs that will be used in your various dishes. We also will showcase to our guests the opportunity to cook just like a Barbadian. And guests do love that when it comes to our heritage, our spices, the herbs we use in our foods and everything there. Now, within the organic garden, also known as our chef garden, we will showcase the very best of the culinary skills at the Connie Club Hotel. Now, for afternoon tea, we're still very steep and rich in the heritage of Britain, or we also known as Little England. So we still have our afternoon tea, but we've taken it a step further to call it our high tea. And this will be served every single afternoon in an area called the Grand Hall. And within this area, you will have your hots, your colds, your vegan, your vegetarian options, and guests will just be able to sit and relax and enjoy a bit of the history when it comes to Connie Club and enjoy the culinary experience there as well. Now, when we speak about adventures, you have on-property adventures. We have our water skiing, banana boat rides, or tube rides, which is all included in your package. You also have your kayaking, your snorkeling, hobby cat sailing. That's all included in your package. Off property, you have various tours nearby, which is the Harson's Cave tour. You can literally go 1 mile beneath the Earth's surface. We have the Atlantis submarine. We have horseback riding on the beach or through the rugged terrain. You have your catamaran. You have your Jeep safaris. You have your beautiful garden tours. So much you can do off property and also on property at the Connie Club Hotel. Basically, for your guests, it's for us to showcase the best of Barbados as a destination. And for us, we take this opportunity to also ensure that every single guest is completely relaxed and we cater their accommodation, their stay to their needs. We also have a spa on property. With the spa, you can enjoy various treatments. It's your space of relaxation. And when it comes to the spa element with the Connie Club Hotel, is beautifully located in the garden area of the Connie Club Hotel. And guests will enjoy various types of treatments from different types of therapy, your massages, and any type of requirements that you need when it comes to the spa. Now, the type of product that we're using is your elemental herbology. With the elemental herbology, you will have a meeting with our spa therapist. They will go through your body type. So you have your wood, your fire, your metal, your water, And with that, they'll be able to link a particular type of treatment that will suit your body type and the mood that you're in. So it's not a case that we're just going to do that massage for you. We're going to ensure it is the correct feel to make you feel refreshed, radiant, and complete at the very end. Now, in addition to the spa, we will also be featuring on meetings, groups, weddings, any type of social gatherings. For instance, with the hotel, we have beautiful lush gardens throughout the entire property, which is great for small weddings. You have your incentive groups, you have your travel organizations. With the Connie Club Hotel, we want to attract those various type of persons that decide they want to visit to Barbados. Again, September 1st is the opening day of the property. We will be uploading images to our websites prior to September 1st, also videos to show you what the hotel final transformation will look like. We're very excited. We want to ensure that you will become just as excited as us as we go through this full renovation period to ensure that the hotel, when finally open on September 1st, will be everything that your guests will be looking forward to. At the end of the presentation, I will present you with my contact details for further information, how you can book. We have various programs in Marriott International. We have your STARS, your Luminous programs that you can become a preferred travel agent, which you get specialty rates and any type of information that you need. We're very happy to share with you going forward. So thank you very much for your time. I will hand it back over to Sarah.
Thank you very much, Omar. Looking amazing. Can't wait for the opening date and to see the hotel in its glory. So thank you very, very much. Any questions for Omar, please pop them into the Q&A. Thank you very much, Omar. Khan, are you available? Hey, here he is.
Hello. So sorry about that. Apologies.
No problem. It's all yours.
Perfect. I'll share the screen now. Um, just, there we are. Can everyone see the presentation? Is that all okay?
All good. Yeah, and turn your video off if you want now, because so we can see,
Perfect.
so we don't have problems.
Amazing. No worries. I'll turn the camera off now. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your attention to the presentations. Firstly, I want to say we have rebranded to the St. Regis Le Morne Resort on the island of Mauritius. So we have 3 resorts on the island of Mauritius, all on the west coast. They always say the west coast is the best coast, and that isn't just a well-known saying, it is truly beautiful on the west coast. Before I delve into the St. Regis, I'll just talk briefly on the other 2 resorts, just very quickly, just so you know our portfolio. So we have Le Méridien Île Maurice, which is northwest on the island. This is a hub of entertainment for all sorts of clientele. It refurbished in 2022, and on the right-hand side of the resort, it has your family suites and kids clubs. And right the way over the other side of the kilometre of beach is the Nirvana Wing, which is the adults-only boutique within the resort. We then also have the Western Turtle Bay, which is 5 minutes apart from Le Méridien Île Maurice on the northwest coast of the island. And this is more like a well-being retreat. So you head into the resort. It's an incredible resort, and you have well-being pillars that you can follow and focus on in terms of your well-being journey. So without further ado, I'll pop into the St. Regis Le Morne Resort and show you this beautiful picturesque location. So the St. Regis Le Morne Resort recently rebranded in May as it had to reflect the elevated products and services that the resort has to offer. So whether it be the investments in the resort for the room types, the cuisines, the elevated butler services, there is something that has been refurbished and it looks incredibly amazing and feels amazing too. In terms of unique experiences around the southwest of the island, there is obviously Le Morne Brabant, the UNESCO World Heritage Site in the backdrop there. And that's right on our doorstep of the resort. So you can hike that in around 4 to 5 hours, depending on your abilities. And that's round trip. And at the top, you can see the underwater waterfall, which is another iconic landmark of the island of Mauritius. And it is a definite point of interest to see. You've also got behind the resort in that bay there, the One Eye kite surfing spot. And that is a very unique spot and is the cleanest and sharpest wave in the Indian Ocean. So that's perfect for your kite surfers. If you have any adventurous clients heading over to Mauritius, that's perfect for them as well. And I will come on to the Iron Club Prestige, which is our in-house club later on to do with kite surfing. This is the entrance into the St. Regis Le Morne, a perfect postcard setting, whether it's a welcome drink on arrival or whether it's the amazing Mauritian hospitality on arrival, you do get greeted by Mauritius as a whole. So you come in, there's a few changes to the St. Regis traditions that we've taken on board. Whether it be the signature scent, which is Caroline's 400 signature scent, and that is delving into a bit of heritage and history of the St. Regis brand. It's the mother of the founder of St. Regis. So Caroline Astor was a socialite, and she put through all of her favourite scents together, and that created the Caroline's 400. So that is the scent coming into the resort. We've also got our signature cocktail of the resort, the Bloody Mary. The St. Regis in New York was the founder of the Bloody Mary cocktail, so we've taken that on board and we've changed a few of the ingredients to make it our own. So put a Mauritian twist on things. So that is made with our masala foam, our curried leaves in there, just to make it Mauritian. In terms of butler service, we offer 24/7 butler services from the moment you arrive into the resort. This is even in our leading category rooms, our junior suites, all the way up to our higher category suites in the resort. And that's just a QR code that you add on to your WhatsApp contacts, and you can message them whatever your needs are. No need is too big or too small for them. So moving in to the accommodation types, as you can see here, the accommodation types are more of a colonial style, but with island living within them. So you have junior suites starting off at 65 meters squared. So they're absolutely massive in size. You've got your indoor to outdoor feel within the suites to incorporate that island living. You've got your twin bed inventories upon request. You can have your king beds in there and amazing views of the Indian Ocean. We then move on to one of my favourites, which is the Manor House Spa Suites. So this is located centrally within the resort because of its size. So it's absolutely incredibly large. You've got your massive balcony there with Mauritian luxurious furniture, and you're overlooking the main pool and pastoral ocean views. As you can see there from the photos, within your suites, you have 2 treatment tables. So the spa comes to you. You don't need to worry about going to the spa. So it's just those added touches to the room to make it more of a well-being retreat. There is 50-minute complimentary treatments thrown into the suites per guest with booking through the Manor House Spa Suite. We then have the Le Morne balcony and beach access suites, and these are one of the largest suites along the beach front. So you've got your indoor living areas, your dining areas, your lounging areas, your sleeping areas there. You've got a massive patio there with direct beach access. You can feel like you're on the beach without actually having to leave the room, which is absolutely incredible. And lastly, for accommodation types, right at the end of the resort, we have the St. Regis Grand Beachfront Villa. This is perfect for your generational families. If you have any clients that are big families, this is perfect. But even if you have clients who are more exclusive and want that exclusivity of having the villa, you can do, as there are 4 suites within the villa. 16 people can be accommodated here, 8 children and 8 adults, but you can block off each suite within the villa dependent on how many guests there are, and still utilize all the facilities without paying the whole price tag of the villa combined. You've got 4 plunge pools per suite, private dining areas, great for those family times, panoramic views everywhere. Everything can literally be opened up panoramically, and then you also have the private gyms for any gym goers that are traveling. In terms of the pools within the resort, we have the main pools, where there's a hub of entertainment going on. You've got your bars around you, you've got the beautiful surroundings of the Indian Ocean, and then also we have the garden pool, which is more of a hub for relaxation, and it's more of an intimate pool. So you've got your surroundings with palm trees, coconut trees, and it's more along the beachfront in that sense. One of my favorite parts of the presentation is cuisine. We have five dining outlets within the resort. So we'll start with the floating market, which is the top left. This is our Pan-Asian cuisine. So it's Thai, Malaysian, Vietnamese in there, and it's right on the water's edge. So the location is so picturesque and perfect. I know the picture's facing inwards, but if you're dining within the restaurant and you're facing outwards, you have the views of a panoramic Indian Ocean. So it's perfect for views, and it really incorporates that Asian feel with the lanterns on the water. We then have Atsuko to the right-hand side, top right, which is our intimate teppanyaki experience. This isn't included in the full board package. However, everyone on half board and full board gets given a £100 or $100 resort credit towards the dining experience at Atsuko. And this is very intimate, with the teppanyaki experiences being made in front of you. And if you don't want to dine within the restaurant, you can have an exclusive dining option right on the beachfront. So the teppanyaki chefs, fine dining experts, come out and cook the teppanyaki in front of you right on the beach. To the bottom right there, we have the Boathouse Beach Grill and Lounge, and this is our Aegean cuisine. So Turkish, Cypriot, you've got Greek, Mediterranean tapases there, and it's a perfect location right on the beachfront. In the bottom middle there, we have India, which is our Indian cuisine. We've brought over Chef Malik from Dubai. He's trained in Qatar, Kuwait, UAE, and he's brought all of his culinary skills over to Mauritius, and he's incorporated that into a Indian concept. So it's a modern twist on Indian cuisine. We've put so many investments into this and refurbishments into India, the restaurant, including the tiles, the porch areas, to really incorporate that Indian dining experience. And he comes out, Chef Malik, and interacts with the guests, and it's more like a culinary journey. So he does the 8-course taster menus, vegetarian or meat-based, and they are absolutely incredible. On the bottom left there, I've spoken about all sorts of cuisines apart from Mauritian, and we are in Mauritius. So this is Le Manoir Dining Room, and this is our Mauritian cuisine with French influence. So we have a destination dine around concept. So this entails you being able to dine out for dinner at 3 of our resorts, so 14 restaurants in total, all through one creative journey through taste. So whether you're at the Le Méridien and you want to dine and have an elevated dinner at St. Regis, Le Morne Resort, you can do that in the evenings, or vice versa with the Westin and Le Méridien. And it's perfect as well because the Westin and the Meridian are 5 minutes apart from each other on the northwest. And although St. Regis is further down south, you can pair in an excursion and have your elevated dinner in the evening at St. Regis. There's a lot around, including Chamarel waterfalls. Obviously, you've got Le Morne there off the backdrop of St. Regis, so you can do so much around and have your elevated dining experience. We then move on to family traditions and how we've incorporated that into the St. Regis traditions. We have cooking classes, fine dining experts on hand. So whether you do the cooking classes as a family, as a couple, we cater for all sorts of clientele. We can also hire out a private cooking table station for private exclusive events. And this is perfect as we have our Caroline's Garden. So Caroline is the heritage, like I was saying earlier, from St. Regis, Caroline Astor. And that garden is our in-house foraging garden, where you can forage your own herbs, spices, bring them back to the cooking classes or mixology classes, and make your own chili margaritas or mojitos. So it's a perfect opportunity to do that and get involved with all the local Mauritian flavors. Fine dining experts, as I was saying, whether it's meat-based, vegetarian-based, or like we see here, plant-based fine dining experts. I didn't even know plant-based fine dining was a thing. However, we cater to all types of needs and necessities in terms of dining. Exclusive beach butlers and bento box lunch services. So this is perfect if you're relaxing on the beach, you don't want to move a muscle or lift a finger. The beach butlers are on hand to assist. And no better way to do it than experiencing the bento box lunch services. These are the cute little boxes that are made from our fine dining experts over in Atsuko, and it's a touch on Japanese cuisine. Le Patisserie, this is another investment put into the resort, and we refurbished it. It's state-of-the-art pastries and fresh pastries made daily, fresh coffees made daily. We roast our own in-house beans, and we have fresh juices available if you're looking for more of a healthy alternative. So this is another investment, and it's an addition to Le Manoir dining room for breakfasts or throughout the day, just for a lovely pick-me-up opportunity. We then have the Pure Spa. So this is consisting of 12 treatment rooms, whether it's couples tables in there, single tables, and it's from our signature treatments from Swedish back massages all the way up to Ayurvedic treatments. And Ayurvedic treatments are focusing on your lifestyle, your well-being, and your choices in life, just to delve into that a bit more. So St. Regis Le Morne Resort Mauritius, you think honeymoon destinations. However, it's not. It's catered to all sorts of clientele, whether it's honeymooners, couples, families, teens, any age group for the children or teens we cater for. So we have kids clubs there open until 10 p.m., which is perfect for the adults to kind of go off and have their own elevated dinners in the evenings and their space to themselves. We have the drawing rooms, which is a perfect hub for the teens. They have air hockey there, they have pool there, they have sofas there to really incorporate that homely feeling. We have Le Palme d'Or as well, which is our in-house cinema. No word of a lie, I never thought you could watch a movie in a cinema in Mauritius, but we have the ability to do that. So there'll be films rolling on an hourly basis, and you can just pop in or pop out whenever you need. We then also have the family traditions of the Kite Flyers Club, where you head down to the beach and all the kids are down there flying their kites along the Le Morne Peninsula, which is lovely. As I was talking about earlier, we have the experiences nearby to the St. Regis. We have the Chamarel waterfalls, Le Morne. In the backdrop of our resort, we have the Chamarel Seven Colours and everything like that. So there's something there for everyone. Another iconic experience and signature experience for the St. Regis is the sabering. So we have the sabering, and this is to celebrate the transition from day to night. So it's at sunset, and everyone flocks down to the beach. You learn how to saber properly with the butler team there. Once you've sabered properly, you get knighted with a sword and a certificate to say that you've done it. No one will believe you if you don't bring the certificate home to show all your friends and family. And then you can savor a glass of champagne watching that beautiful sunset in Mauritius with the sax playing in the backdrop there. And you've got the backdrop of Le Morne also. So a further staple to St. Regis is the stargazing. We have the state-of-the-art equipment in the St. Regis Le Morne. As we are a Marriott brand, we've shipped all the state-of-the-art telescopes, iPads to learn about the constellations and everything like that over from America. So we have that to hand, and where better to see the stars than in Mauritius, where there's no light pollution and you can literally grab onto the stars with your bare hands. It's stunning. So coming to the end now of the presentation, we have the water sports. So we have the Iron Club Prestige. This is our in-house kite surfing workshop. Obviously, we have the One Eye kite surfing spot around the corner. So whether you're a beginner, a expert, or just want to hire out the equipment, you can do so at the Iron Club Prestige. We also have the Bennington boat service there, which is our boat service which takes you complimentary to the Crystal Rock, which is in the middle there. That's another point of interest in Mauritius, and you can see all the sea life, wildlife, everything like that, and snorkel to your heart's content. If you're looking for more of a wilder side of exploration, we have the horseback riding there, which you can do along Le Morne Peninsula and experience the island on your terms. Exciting news as well coming later this year. Instead of the Bennington boat service, we will be changing to the pirogue. So we're going back to our roots with the traditional Mauritian boat, which is the pirogue. This will be utilised for family fishing trips, for sunset cruises for the couples honeymooners, and it will be decked out with amenities there as well. And lastly, to finish off the presentation, we have a short clip here just to show you the iconic sabering in Mauritius and at the St. Regis Le Morne.
The Astor's evening ritual began with a pop of champagne. Today it lives on as sabrage at sunset, the resort's sparkling take on a St. Regis tradition. Le Morne, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a symbol of resistance and freedom. Stories and tales abound as the tall mountain casts its magical spell, captivating the minds of all. Equally enthralling is the local music, the sega. First, the revan, a drum that sets the foundation. Then the maravan, creating a lovely rattle. Finally, the triangle, the bit of sparkle in the melody, wouldn't you say? Sega music's rhythm oscillates between moderate and wonderfully fast, perfect for dancing. Now, back to why we're here. Champagne, a Jeroboam, of course. For those not familiar, a Jeroboam is not 1, 2, or 3, but 4 bottles. The only honourable way to open such a bottle is the sabrage, a tradition dating back to Napoleon Bonaparte, which the Astors were particularly fond of. That's it, sway to the music. From sunset to sunrise, every moment is a memory in the making.
And there we are. Thank you so much for
The Astor's evening ritual.
Thank you so much for everything, your attention, and yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you very much, Khan. What a great video to end on. So thank you. Question wise, I know that everyone's been busy behind the scenes answering questions. If anybody does have anything, please let us know now. So as a reminder for today, everybody entered gets a prize draw point for attending the webinar. If you are the fastest finger to answer these next questions, you will get 10 points. You will all be placed into a magic spin to win, and the winner will be announced tomorrow. So Mia, you went first just before, if you can answer your question, but if you can go to chat and make sure your drop down says everyone, this is where you will put the answer. So Mia, what is your question, please?
My question is, how many years in a row has Serenity been ranked #1 on TripAdvisor? Woo, you got fast. They were waiting for that.
So Cheryl said it's 8 years. Is that correct?
That is correct, Cheryl.
Perfect. Cheryl, you have your points. Omar, please, what is your question?
Okay. All right, let's go a little difficult because I know another question I may ask, everyone may have the answer. How many rooms will Connie Club have when it reopens? I thought this would be harder.
You said that was harder.
Yes, I was going to ask for what is the reopening date, but I thought that one would be easier. Okay, yes,
So
96 is correct.
Amanda said 96. Is that correct?
That is correct. So when the hotel reopens September 1st, 2025, we will have 96 rooms.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Khan.
So the question is, in terms of our destination dine around concept, how many restaurants in total out of the 3 resorts do we have on offer? Oh, wow. Very quick today.
Okay, so scrolling up to the back, it's all been about the numbers today. So Let's have a look. So Candice said 14.
Yes, it's 14, so I think I can see as well Candice is the winner.
Yeah, perfect. You have your 10 points. Well, a big, massive thank you, everybody, for joining us today. It's been a great webinar. So lots of luxury going on. So thank you very much. Thank you to Khan, Mia and Omar. You're amazing. We love you. Thank you very much. It's
Thank
nearly
you
the
so
weekend.
much.
So yeah, we'll see you all next week. Have a good one. Thank you, everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye.